up, fam, and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Mary, and this video is all going to be about giving back to the animals that are less fortunate in the shelters or getting fosters that just don't have the love that we give our animals every day. I'm just going to show you some ways that you can give back, whether you spend a couple bucks or you don't spend any money at all. If you guys don't know, or you might know, I love animals. I have a bunch of reptiles, and I also have my pride and joy, Capitan, my Rottweiler. He is in bed right now, but don't worry, he will be more in this video later on. So yeah, we are in the month of November, but I would always read your guys' comments, and you guys would always just be saying how much you love Capitan, or how much you love your dogs, and like how much they're part of your family, and how blessed, like just how blessed you are to have a dog, and the love they give you and you give them. It's just crazy, and it sometimes gets me so emotional, and it got me thinking about the dogs that just, or cats, or any animals that just don't get that love and affection, and what I can do to give back. So yeah, I do go to two different shelters in this video. One is more of an outdoor shelter, and that's the shelter I gave more of the blankets to, and then there's an indoor shelter, and that's the one that I gave more of the toys and food to. I can't leave those shelters without ugly crying, so you'll see like a little clip of that, but I end it really quick. And I always want to take one home. No, I did not get Capitan from a shelter or a rescue situation. I had him from a puppy. I did look at a lot of shelters. Me and my husband probably looked for a year until it all, I'll get more into that story on how I got Capitan, but he just kind of fell in place for me, and it just worked out for my family. But my next dog, which I'm not planning on getting anytime soon, will be from a shelter or rescue situation. Just breaks my heart to see them. But it's really heartbreaking always going to them, and I always have that back in my mind, like, what can I do for them? I don't really film a lot when I'm at the shelter. I don't know why, I just felt like awkward or guilty in a way. So my first time, you don't see that much. I like show you like a little clip of a dog in the shelter. I mean, the shelter is perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but like, it's a clean shelter. It's a great shelter. They do their best, and it's beautiful. Like, the dogs are well taken care of. I just felt weird filming, but the second one I show you like a little bit more of that situation and everything. So I hope you guys could pick up something from here, maybe get inspired to help other dogs out. And not only just in the month of November, but all year, dogs always need help. So I'm gonna actually continue this trend because it was way too easy to do and simple, and I just felt really good. Since I can't take one home yet, at least I could do is give some stuff back. For those of you guys that don't follow me on Instagram, you do not know this, but I have started my own little company where I am hand sewing cat and dog seasonal bandanas. I'm gonna have some Christmas ones out soon, so I will link that all below. I am planning on giving half of the money that I make from my company to a rescue or shelter to some animals somehow, whether it be reptiles, cats, fish. Somehow I will be giving half of that money back to the animals that need it. And here is an example of my little bandanas. Hopefully I will be having some Christmas ones out soon. Like I said, I'll link that Instagram below. I would love you guys to check it out. If you guys are looking for dogs, don't forget to check out the shelter. I am sure there's a baby out there that will win your heart. You don't actually even have to go to the shelters. You can just always look online and see what they got for you, because I'm sure there's somebody out there for you. Thank you guys again for checking out my vlogs. Love you so much, and see you next time. Alright, so this is what I gathered to take to the Humane Society. Got a bunch of blankets, and then I took a bunch of toys from Capitan's toy box over here. I know that the box still looks like it's pretty darn full. It's not. I took at least 10 out of there. As you guys know, or if you guys don't know, Capitan does not destroy any of his toys. Don't ask me how I trained him to do that. He just hasn't destroyed any of his toys since he was a puppy.
he's gotten a bark box ever since we've had him, so he's accumulated all these toys. I do give toys away at least once a year, so this will be good. I know that he'll be getting a lot of stuffed animals from my mom and my grandma, and everybody who loves Capitan always gives him toys. So yeah, I got a bag of toys along with some leashes that I don't use and some walking harnesses. So yeah, let's go to the shelter and go give these to the less fortunate. Capitan's not going to go with me. He doesn't need to go to the shelter, but yeah, I'm going to go. First shelter I went to, I didn't get too much on camera. I just felt super awkward. Just got this little clip right here. Alright, so it hit me once I dropped off all the rest of my blankets that I should probably hit up more of my family members, because everybody in my family has a cat or a dog, and they are constantly always buying new stuff for their animals. So I sent out a group text and they hit me back up saying that they have some blankets and some pillows. So I'm super stoked. I remember to hit up everybody. What do you think, Cappy? This is a free, easy way to give back to the Humane Society. Just send out a group text to your friends, and I'm sure somebody will say that they have something to donate. So I'm super excited. I got some rags, some sheets, a blanket, bed, a leash, and this bed that Capitan really wants to know whose it was. Cappy, no, that's gonna go to the less fortunate. Next, I had to stop at my local Dollar Tree. They have a complete dog and cat section. This is where I decided to pick up some treats, some dog food, some bowls, some cat toys, just pretty much everything in that aisle we picked up. I was also with my little brother and sister. They love animals, so they wanted to help out too. I know it's not the best quality stuff, but it's not terrible, and it's gonna get them fed in their belly. So I decided that as much stuff as I could grab, I was going to grab for them. All right, so we just got to the shelter. You guys got any stuff?
I am grabbing.
Is this theirs, Mom?
Yeah, that's all of ours. Why would this happen?
so you guys are probably all freaking out right now and wanting to know what happened with that Rottweiler. So naturally, I walk in, and that was like the first dog I see was Brutus. And I start crying because he was so sweet. He was acting like Capitan. He was crying. I went to the front desk, and the lady was like, "Oh, Brutus, he gets out. He gets out of his house all the time, and his owners are going to come back to get him." So I was relieved that he did have a home to go to because he was too sweet and way well groomed and taken care of. But yeah, he always gets out, which isn't cool. But at least he had a home.
I literally cannot leave the dog shelter without crying.
I'm not going to leave this video on such a sad note, so here's me cuddling up with Capitan. Don't forget to always check your local shelters if you guys are looking for a new best friend.